the season is proudly presented by Muddy, serious gear for serious hunters.
Well, here we are. And who's getting it done? But our white ladies.
Yeah. They do. They get it done all the time. There's something about Avery and her mom that they do a heck of a job.
We can always count on Kayla and Avery. And on this episode, they both get her done during the Wisconsin archery season.
It is September 21st. We're out with Avery. This is her third year bow hunting. And opening weekend was just a couple days ago. And she came out opening night, didn't see a deer. Got her real pumped for this season. But her and I walked into this blind. We've been getting pictures of this deer back in this area pretty regularly. Would be a great buck for Avery. We had a cold front last night into today. So finally the middle of September, it's actually feeling like fall here in southern Wisconsin. Yesterday was 85, 87 degrees, so pretty hot. But we snuck into this blind, and as we were walking in, I saw a deer out in the field. And of course it was a dandy buck. So pulled up the binoculars, saw it was a dandy buck. So we popped into the corn real quick, walked through the first row of corn for a little while, snuck in here. We saw that the deer was gone by the time we got closer to the blind. So we got all set up. We're hoping that this deer comes back, or any deer come back yet tonight. And Avery's ready to go. She's been shooting, practicing this summer in the backyard at the target. So how are you feeling?
Excited.
She's excited and ready to get the season started.
Own the Season is brought to you by Walker's Hearing Protection, Cold Steel Knives, Wild Game Innovations, Hawk, Hunter Specialties, Tenzin, Ameristep, Cyclops Lights, new archery products, and Scent Slammer.
So we went home and watched the footage. The experts, my husband, a cousin, said that it's a slam dunk. This is a dead deer. So I wasn't super confident. I didn't want to get overconfident with Avery, but she's super proud of herself. And we came up here. We're ready to recover this deer. Hopefully find him right inside the woods here. So do you want to say anything?
Well, I'm really proud of myself.
She's really proud of herself, and she should be. So this was a really fun family hunt, a fun mother-daughter time in the blind, and hopefully we're successful here. So we're gonna go down here and try to see what we see on the arrow and try to see if we have a recovered deer. So we've got some blood right here, just to the right of me here. We haven't found the arrow quite yet, but we have some blood. Looks like good blood right here, and we're not too far off of the woods. We saw him limp into the woods, so we don't think he's too much further into the woods. So we're gonna check this blood trail out and see what we find. Right here.
Yeah.
More blood.
Right there.
What do you see?
My butt.
So we filmed this deer heading, limping down into the woods. We didn't think it was far down into the woods, but we went home, looked at the footage. The experts, my husband, his cousin, had told us, oh, that's a dead deer. So I didn't want to get too overexcited with Avery in the blind, feeling too overconfident, but once we took a look at this shot, we knew that she made an excellent shot at this deer at 20 yards. So we brought the crew out. We got little sister out here helping us track this deer. We did see a coyote about an hour before we shot this deer. Quickly came through the field that we were hunting. So I didn't think that this would happen that quickly, but within an hour of Avery shooting this deer, the coyotes unfortunately had gotten a little bit to this deer. So that's the story of early season hunting here in southern Wisconsin. But why don't you tell everybody how you're feeling right now, Avery?
Well, I'm really excited and I'm really happy with myself.
So on the way home, after she took this shot, we listened to the song Buck Fever, and I explained to her what that is, and she agreed that she got buck fever, and she was really excited to take this 7-pointer. So in the blind, I thought that this was a 6-pointer, but I did not see this brow tine right here. So this is a 7-pointer, and Avery's really excited to harvest this deer and to spend some mom-daughter time in the blind and film her successfully shooting and harvesting a deer that she's really proud of and really happy of. Makes me very happy as well. So to make this a family event and bring along the little sister to recover the deer makes this so much, just a monumental moment
Mom,
for all of us.
Have I ever got a 9-pointer before?
I think you have got a 9-pointer.
Then it's 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10.
So she's adding up all of her successful harvests. So we
Nice.
definitely have to keep on going, but she's happy, so I'm happy. So we should all be very happy with that. hunted this same property last night in a little bit of the drizzle, a little bit of the rain. We thought it would be a great night, the deer to come out after the rain, and they did, and the buck that we were after came out. But unfortunately, he came out actually in the spot that we came tonight, so a little bit of ring around the rosy that we're playing with this deer. But it's a beautiful night, and I'm hoping to have some luck with some deer out in the field tonight. So on our way into the blind tonight, we saw a buck out in the field the opposite direction on our way in. He didn't see us, we didn't spook him, so we were still able to get into the blind at a decent time. And we've already got 3 turkeys out in the field, and it's pretty early, so hopefully this is signs of good things yet to come tonight. And opening weekend was just a couple days ago, and she came out opening night, didn't see a deer. Oh my gosh.
On the Season is brought to you by Skull Hooker, Hunting Made Easy, True Glow, Birchwood Casey, Avian X, Vortex Optics, Eastern Archery, Arctic Shield, and these fine sponsors.
pretty early bow season here in southern Wisconsin. But that was just a fantastic hunt, even though it didn't last very long. That was just a fantastic hunt.
Right down the way. So he just sent me that picture. That was 5 or 6, 7, 8 minutes ago. And I could have swore. I just thought I heard a crash or something over that way. He hasn't responded to a text message. And he hasn't called me yet, but God, he's a nice deer. Sure hope Kayla gets him. She is using a crossbow tonight. We had some issues with our bow. We had some wrong arrows fletched. They were a little underspined and just kind of out of control. So unfortunately, we had to go to the crossbow tonight. But I just got a message from Jessie that said check my Snapchat. I think she shot him. I think she got him.
We watched this buck go down and probably only 5 yards in the wood, lying down here in the corner, so Jesse made me wait long enough. We're gonna go take a walk down here. So we just got down to the edge of the woods where we're pretty sure we watched him fallen right in this corner. So this was the arrow we found right out in the middle of the field. Really good blood. The kill zone broadhead really does its trick. My daughter used the same broadhead last week and had success, so really happy to go take a look over here. Right there. Great mass buck. So we've been watching this 9-pointer on this property for a few weeks now, and Wes and I separated tonight. He went to one spot and I went to the blind, and it paid off for me. Maybe not for him, but I know he's happy for me as well. Just one of my better bucks for sure, and he could tell how excited I was, so I'm really happy to have success. And although it was a quick hunt, very fun, very rewarding and successful.
Well, we just had a little buck and 2 doe come in, and he just kind of went off. I got a pond over here about 100 yards to the right, and I'm thinking he went down there to get a drink. But it's way early, and there was already 3 deer on their feet, so maybe he'll come back up here and want to eat in this food plot a little bit before dark, or maybe some more will come out. So pretty exciting. We already seen 3. Okay, on the second 30 yards, halfway up, okay? Okay, get your finger on the trigger. Lightly squeeze it, Avery. Lightly squeeze it, hang up. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. So we wound up going back and getting Kayla. This is Avery's first year. She's 6 years old, and she's pretty excited. So we have not even looked for the arrow or looked for anything. It's going to be a complete surprise for everybody. So we're going to walk up here and see if we can find it.
I thought you said a doe. It's not your first buck.
We told Kayla that it was a doe this whole time, and it did not run very far at all, but the blood was not that good. And we tracked it up through here, and we found it, didn't we? We didn't have to sit very long. We've been practicing all summer, and persistence paid off. She came out the first night, and we seen a whole lot, but we didn't have any luck. And one night she didn't want to go, but tonight she said she wanted to go back again, and she shot her first buck. Congratulations.
Hey, if you like what you see, be sure to check us out on social media.
Yeah, like I'm doing right now, Snapgram, FaceChat, Instabook, Twitter box, all those cool things on the interweb.
Those aren't things. Go to Art Helen Outdoors and own the season, and like, share, and follow us on all your favorite social media outlets for the latest content.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Stealth Cam, the leader in trail camera technology.